I start this. There we go. Hi. Preeti, meet Karina. Karina, meet Preeti. And Monica and Simi. Hi, Sima. How are you? Everyone knows Simi. Monica, meet Simi.
Hi, Monica.
Hi, Simi.
Familiar faces. I love it.
Hi, Simi.
Hi, Navin. Hi,
I mean,
Sabrina.
Moxie, that felt weird.
Hi, Bindu. Bindu's here from Dubai.
Nice.
Hi, Uma.
Hi. Hi. How are you? Ah, this is so wonderful. Has everyone had dinner?
Yes. Just finished.
That's good. Bindu, this is Simi, my sister. I talk to you about her all the time.
Hi, Simi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, how are you, Roma?
Good, good. How are you?
Doing well. Nice to see you.
Good to see you too. Good to see you too. I think everyone's going to get familiar with all the faces now, right? Thank you for being, you know, the lifers. I'm thanking you in advance, just so you know. No pressure.
No, well, I'm thrilled to be able to participate again, and I think Greg told you he had another meeting tonight, so he has to miss it.
Yeah, of course.
I'm representing the family. How's that?
That's amazing. That's amazing. Hi. Hi, Anika. Is this Anika? Here we go. We have everyone coming in. It's 8 o'clock, so we'll get started. Okay, Anika, there you are. I see you now. Hi. Hi. We have quite a few millennials now in this group, which is awesome. Yeah, I know. What'd you say, Navin?
Some Gen Z, some millennial, some boomers.
Yes, absolutely. No, we have a really, really nice mix here. I was telling Natasha today because she said that, you know, a couple of her friends might pop in, and I said, oh, this is great because we're going to have to start calling this mem, you know, mindfulness, meditation, Monday, millennials. So yeah, all right, everyone, let's just get started. Let's settle in and just do a little arrival practice here, just to be grateful for showing up for yourself. There could be nothing more important than showing up for yourself. We encourage others, we encourage our family, but when we can actually show up for ourselves, there's no greater service than that. And can I request that everyone mute yourselves so that we can just have some silence. And I know there's a way that I can mute all. There you go. I found it. I'm going to mute you guys and then I'll unmute you after, okay? There we go. Okay. So let's start with one deep breath and just feeling that gratitude in our hearts. So a deep inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. Feeling that gratitude in our hearts, grateful to be here with this beautiful group. When we collect together like this, there's a collective frequency that we send out into the world, a frequency of gratitude and goodness. And I'm just so happy to share this frequency with all of you. And before we start, let's just open our eyes. If you close your eyes to take that deep breath, and I wanted to make sure that each one of you has a pen and paper or a pencil. If you got the email, and no phone, please. Yeah, there's a reason for this, and I'll build up to that. If you have a pen and paper handy or a pen and pencil, please grab one. And on that piece of paper, which you'll keep through the end of this class until next week, if you could just write out one gratitude statement. It could start with something simple as, I am grateful to be here, or I'm grateful for something that happened. It could be anything that comes to your heart, and I'll do mine while you guys are doing yours as well. So last week, we set our intention to be relaxed and try to step away from the news. And even if we were to expose ourselves to the news, to just find that ease within ourselves, and how our breath can help with that, and also how we can use gratitude to really find the goodness in everything that's going on, and how we're growing through this time despite the difficult time. So maybe all of you can throw a little note in the chat box, just maybe even words on how your week was. Just overall general overview. Some words that come up, even if it's not an overview of the week, just some words that are coming up for you right now. At ease, I like that. Awakening, hopeful, overwhelming, busy, blessed, centering, restless, stressful, calm. Thank you. Thank you all for sharing that. Anxious. Yes, needless to say, you know, this is that time where we're holding the hand of both, you know, anxiety and trying to bring that calmness into our life as well. And I do hope for all of you to find that ease as you go into your following week. But let's just try to take some of this angst that we're feeling and balance it with those of us that are offering the calm and offering the ease and have had an easier week than others, so we can, within our collective group, just balance that energy out. So let's go through about a 10-minute guided meditation, and then we'll go into the mindfulness exercise. So I'll start my timer for 10 minutes, and please listen in. If your feet are flat on the ground, then just feel the soles of your feet touching the ground beneath you. If they're crossed and you're sitting up with your legs crossed, that's fine too. Just put that attention and that ease into your feet. That helps us be grounded. That helps us share some of our anxiety and our stress and our restlessness with Mother Earth, and find some comfort from the ground that we stand on. Mindfulness is about being present and paying attention to the present moment, the experience that we're having in the present moment, with curiosity and ease and an openness and a willingness to be with what is. So let's just take just these 10 minutes to do just that, to feel the ease in our body, to let go of what we felt all day and what we've carried through our day. So from your feet, let's move our awareness into our calves. Let go of any tension that you might be holding in your calves. Let's move up to our knees, our thighs, our hips, and feel the weight of your body on the chair that you're sitting on or the sofa that you're sitting on. And let go and release some more. Move your awareness up to your abdomen area. And now to your chest, your neck, your shoulders. If you're holding anything there, let it go. Let it flow. The base of your head and your crown, if you're holding any tension there, or in your face, soften your eye sockets, your forehead, and just relax all the muscles around the head area and the face. Keep your spine up straight and strong, with the front of your body soft and supple. Spine straight and strong. The front of your body soft and supple. And may this be what we carry into our day, both strength and softness. And let's put our awareness at the tip of our nostrils. And of course, you may close your eyes if you'd like to. And if you prefer to keep your eyes open, that's fine too. Just find a place to gaze, a spot to gaze at, keeping your eyes soft. And let's put our awareness on our breath right at the tip of our nostrils. Inhale and exhale at your own pace. Feel the temperature of the air, the intelligence of this air that we breathe, meeting the intelligence of this human body that we experience life through. Just feel the temperature. Is it cool? Is it warm? And just feel the sensation in your nose, in your body, and relax your awareness on your breath. Your mind might drift. It's its job. That's how the nature of the mind is. And we just have to make it in our nature, in the nature of our awareness, to gently bring the mind back with our breath as an anchor. So the mind might drift. Bring your awareness back on your breath, and you'll bring your mind back into your body. And feel the ease, the letting go. This drift and return is what builds that mindfulness muscle. So be gentle with yourself. Let's explore sound for a minute. Pretend that your ears are like big radar dishes. And just listen to any sounds that you might hear. Soft sounds, sounds externally, my voice, sounds internally. It could be the sound of your breath, of your heartbeat, of the air condition, the vent, whatever you might have, and just accept each sound that comes into your body as music, as an offering to help calm you down and keep you at ease. If your mind drifts, just bring your awareness to your ears again and the sound that you hear. And come back into your body, bringing the mind back into your body. Let's be with this for just 2 more minutes. When we hear the bell, we can gently open our eyes in just a few minutes. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and bring yourself back into the room. You can rub your hands. Sometimes that really helps us awaken and come back into the room if you find that comfortable. You can rub your hands together. By using our breath and sound as an anchor, really able to bring our body to ease. For those of you that were feeling anxious or stressed, just take a second to see and check in how your body's feeling right now, and maybe throw that into the chat box and see if this practice brought you a little bit of comfort. Relaxed, restful. Calm, restful, at ease. Perfect. This is great. This is so good. Relax, relax, light, Yeah, light is good. Free, soothed. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Thank you so much, everyone. So what we do is we've shifted the collective energy of our group, right? And this is at the heart of meditation. When we can come together for meditation, we can actually shift the energy. And just by sitting in calm for a few minutes, because what happens is we run most of our day in autopilot. And these sorts of breathing habits and meditation and mindfulness help us break that automaticity in our day-to-day routine. You know, there's so many things that we do that are just on that autopilot. We hit on repeat. The interesting thing is that once we learn a skill, we have this innate human ability to master skills. So we master skills, and then we go on autopilot. And the more repetitive the skills are, the more on autopilot we are. So for me, showering is a big place that I hit autopilot. What about you guys? Share some examples where you feel like you hit autopilot and you realize, oh, wow, I didn't even realize that I did that. So let's share some examples. Give me some things in the chat box where you hit autopilot. Washing dishes, yeah. Driving, I do that all the time. Work, house chores, mornings, from the moment I wake up, we wake up to a drive. Oh, this is great. I love when the scroll goes so fast because we're all recognizing whether it's driving and driving to a known location or making coffee or whatever it might be, we all realize that we do that. So what we do in essence, when we do this autopilot behavior, is we're layering that on top of the ease that we just felt in meditation. So you see, we've taken that ease that we have and we add a layer of autopilot on it. And we just go from task to task to task. And science tells us, and I've shared this with those of you that were in my Hello Mindfulness, Intro to Mindfulness class, that research is telling us that 47.6% of the time, our mind is not in the body where we are. The body is always static. It's here, it's present, but it's the mind that's always flying, right? So what happens is when we do these things on autopilot, we disconnect from the feelings, the essence, the presence of our body. And when we disconnect from the mind from the body, what happens is we get tired, we lose energy, and then we wonder what's wrong with us, why we're not feeling good. And then when we're not feeling good, we go to fix the body. We work out, we'll do yoga, we'll eat right. We're doing everything externally to energize the body, but we're not going to that root. The root cause is this mental well-being, is the mind being away from the body. So what mindfulness does is it brings the mind back into our body so that we work less on autopilot. And now this requires reprogramming, right? Because we all have these habits. On Sunday, I went for this fabulous 45-minute swim, mostly because I needed to wash my hair. And girls all, we all can relate to this, right? So I went for the swim, and then I get in the shower. I come out of the shower, I'm drying my hair, and my hair doesn't feel the same, doesn't feel like it's washed. Yeah, you guessed it. I forgot to wash my hair because I know that's where I'm least mindful, is in the shower. So, realizing and catching ourselves in the things that we know that we hit repeat on, we can really birth mindfulness and creativity and new skill right in those moments. So what we're going to do as an assignment this week is we're going to go home with one practice where we take mindfulness into our day. So there's two ways to practice mindfulness, right? One is what we're doing now. It's the formal practice where we sit, we meditate, we take these 5 minutes. Then there's the informal practice where we can actually take awareness attention, mindfulness into our day-to-day, into the daily activities that we're doing, so that we can start to unlayer and tap in to that ease that our body can feel and has the capacity to feel when we sat in meditation, right? So that feeling of ease and relax and calm, we want to take that into our day-to-day. And what we can do, one way we can do it is by doing these mindfulness practices. So we start to crack open and make those little spaces where the ease underneath can start to surface. So our practice for this week, is everybody up to this? Give me a thumbs up if you are. Yes? Okay, perfect. So what we're going to do all week is we're going to use our non-dominant hand as often as we can. You can choose one activity if you feel like you have a really busy week and this is too much to do. You can choose one activity where you use your non-dominant hand. It could be brushing your teeth. It could be putting soap on your body. It could be how you drink water. It could be eating one meal, whatever you want to choose. You see, I'm using my left hand all of a sudden for everything, because I've done this. And it's beautiful. It's amazing. It works. In fact, let me share something with you. I'm going to screen share with you, okay? So this was when I started doing, practicing for the whole week. I went in full on, whole week, non-dominant hand. And I took a video back in March of one activity. And this is me putting my jacket on with my non-dominant hand first. So let me just pull that up. Everybody can see? Yeah?
Because I have to use my left hand. It's so crazy. We are so resilient as human beings. How am I going to put this little, slide it in? Okay, here we go. I think I got it. Oh. This is not as easy as I thought it would be. Come on. Haha. See, this is not easy. Come on. Okay, how do I do this? Somehow I need to get it in. Got it. Bye.
Okay. So this is, just like a glimpse of how we can break that autopilot. And what comes from underneath could be this beautiful new skill. So before I end this session, what I invite all of you to do is to take your piece of paper that you have with you and the sentence that you wrote, your gratitude sentence, and rewrite it with your non-dominant hand. So you rewrite the same sentence with your non-dominant hand. You can shorten it if you want to. Was that fun? Right? So what's so interesting, who got done first is my son Navin. He's up there with the hat in the gallery view here. And the reason why he got done first is because he recently broke his right hand. And when he broke his right hand, he was in a cast, right? He was in a cast for 8 weeks, right? He was in a cast for 8 weeks, so he had to use his left hand, his non-dominant hand, for everything. And he rewired his brain. And we talked about what came out of this. And I'm going to let you guys discover this on your own. And I'll just read something beautiful here to you, something that you'll take away with you. When we develop a new skill, we realize that there are many other abilities lying dormant within us. This insight can arouse confidence that with practice, we can transform ourselves in many different ways, moving forward toward more flexibility and freedom in our lives. If we're willing to make the effort, over time, we can awaken the skills arising from the natural wisdom within us and let them function in our daily life with ease and comfort. Zen master Suzuki Roshi said, in the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities, but in the expert's mind, there are few. Mindfulness enables us to keep returning to the unlimited possibilities that are always emerging from the great birthing place of now, the present moment. To bring possibilities into your life, unfold beginner's mind in all situations. For me, when I did this exercise, it brought so much joy and laughter, you know, whether I was cutting a papaya or typing. It was really difficult for me to type with my left hand first. So just explore, and you're going to have fun with this. I promise you that. And I wish that all of you take this into your day-to-day. And the one thing that I want you to be really aware of is when you're using your non-dominant hand, every now and then, step inwards to see and feel how your body is feeling. You will realize that you will tap into the ease that we all felt collectively in that 10-minute meditation. That lightness, that ease, that relaxed feeling, that restful feeling, and that births creativity. That beginner's mind is what births creativity. So yeah, it's 8:30 and we are done for our session today. Open to questions. I'm going to unmute you guys and see if if you could just put questions in the chat box, because there's quite a few of us today. That way nobody's echoing. Do you have any questions? Shadi, you missed the sentence. That's okay. You can stay afterwards and we can go over that, or I can cover that with you tomorrow. Any questions, anyone? Okay. I'm going to actually unmute all of you. Okay, you can unmute yourself actually.
Thank you for another wonderful meditation, Roma.
Oh, not at all, not at all. I'm so excited that all of you are going to try this. So when we come back next week, and I'll send the information out again next week, we're going to rewrite with our non-dominant hand the same sentence and see if we've developed a new skill and what progress we make. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Thank
you. Great. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Roma.
you.
Thanks, Roma. That was awesome.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. Joe, I'm so glad you both were here.
Post Zoom group chat.
Yes, group chat with the homies. Joe, thank you for coming. Is Rachel with you? Oh, he probably just didn't sign off. Any questions?
That was really nice. Thank you.
That was really good, Mom, and also very on time.
Yeah.
8:30 exactly. That was impressive.
Yeah, that was the point. That's the point. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to take this both ways, you know, to do the sit and to take it into the day-to-day, so we all have something to look forward to and anchor ourselves through the week, which I think it's the hardest with the amount of busyness that we all go through. Does everybody know Shadi? Shadi, this is Natasha.
Oh, hi, Natasha. How are you?
And then Naveen and Sabrina.
Hi.
Hi, Shadi.
I feel like I know you guys.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, and then Karina. Karina's Sabrina's mom, but before
Hi.
she was Sabrina's mom, she's been my dear, dear friend for the longest time.
This is true.
I didn't mean before she was Sabrina's mom. I mean before Sabrina and Naveen were sitting
Way
together.
before I was Sabrina's mom too.
Right.
You need to borrow my computer, so I invite
Yeah,
her
that's
over.
fine.
And right above you, you see my sister Simi. Sima, you want to unmute yourself?
I am unmuted.
Oh,
Can you-
perfect.
Looks like
perfect.
she's
Yes.
unmuted.
My sister Simi, my older sister Simi.
That was the point.
Oh,
These are my kids right here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, you guys, go do your thing. Enjoy the rest. The whole
Wow.
purpose of this is quick 30 minutes, and I hope everyone enjoyed. And
Did you eat dinner?
Thank you, Mom.
thank
awesome.
you.
Did you eat dinner, Roma?
No, I'll eat after. I usually have something light after.
Okay.
You guys
Bye.
Bye. Thank you,
Enjoy your
Karina.
dinner.
Bye.
Thank you for being
Bye,
here.
guys.
Bye. Good night, guys. Thank you.
Bye, Tosh. Hi, Mom. Love you.
Bye. Love you too. Thank you, guys. Thank you for
I don't know why
being
I'm doing this. Okay.
your left hand, Naveen, with your left hand.
Here, hi, Roma. Oh, the kids are right here. They're eating.
Hi.
Did I say hi?
Hi. How are you? Wow, you're so big,
Say hi,
Maxine.
Tristan. Hi.
Hi. Wow, Tristan, you got so tall.
Oh, you have a little something right there.
That's amazing. How tall are you guys? This is amazing.
He's
It's 11
super
and
tall.
I'm 6.
Yeah.
11 and 6.
No, Macy's saying I'm
That's
6.
big boys.
Are you a big boy? I had to get food for them because I can't use the sink today. I taped it off with like painter's tape, so I wouldn't forget not to use it because it's supposed to be dry. Alex is gonna reseal the sink.
That's awesome. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the comments here. So you're still getting your house done?
No, it's just somehow the seal was broken on the sink and then water's going through. So Alex said,
Oh, got it, got it.
Alex said, don't use the sink for 24 hours so that it can be completely dry. And I guess that's one thing that I put on autopilot when I need to go use the sink. You wash my hands, do the dishes, just put something in there. That's why I put the tape on there because I knew that would be a visual cue to say, hey, don't do it.
Right. So
You don't really think about it. You turn it on and you're like, oh no, it's wet now.
yeah. I did a whole week with this left hand and with the non-dominant hand, and it was
At
so
least you don't
much
have to
fun.
write with it.
Yeah, it was so much fun, and it was hard too. So it was all of the above. It really slowed me down. It really helped me ease up a little bit. So that was great. So basically what it is that we started out with writing one sentence. We picked up from last week, the intention from last week, right? One sentence about what you're grateful for.
Okay.
So go ahead and do that.
Mm,
Just one sentence. You could be something as simple as, I'm grateful to be here.
okay.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna write it with the left hand.
Tristan, you didn't
Is that why we
finish.
can't type it?
Yes.
See, you were on autopilot right now. You were gonna eat your dessert before your food.
That's all of us.
And Mason reminded him, hey, you didn't finish your food yet.
Right? Like, oh, you went to dessert before food.
Okay.
So write it with your left hand.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm going to turn this light off. Oh.
So your son broke his arm recently?
And yeah, back in, I want to say like October of last year, he had surgery, he broke his hand in 2 places. Yeah.
Ouch, what was he doing?
He was at a concert with Sabrina, with his girlfriend,
No.
and his glasses fell. So he went to pick them up, and the girl next to him started jumping. She had stacked heels on.
Oh,
Because-
that
because the
hurts
new-
to
yeah.
think about.
A new song started, like the artist started a new song, and his glasses fell, and he went to pick them up, and she jumped on his hand, and
Oh boy, was he freaking
she didn't
out?
jump on her, I mean, by accident, of course. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, was he freaking out?
Well, he didn't really want to go to the doctor or hospital. He was in New York. He came home, and Natasha said to me, "Mom, you have to see his hand. I can't believe he hasn't been. This happened 3 days ago." And I said, "Oh my God, what happened, Navin?" And when I saw his hand, I
I
was
did
like,
it.
"Yay, good, good."
It
Now you
didn't
have to
look
keep
that bad.
No, you have to
Doesn't
keep
look
that
that
until next week, okay?
Okay.
Because the purpose of this exercise is as you use your non-dominant hand more during the week, you'll see within a week, your handwriting will be so much better. It'll be so much easier to write with your left hand.
Wow.
And we'll do that next week. So keep this until next week.
Just don't try curling your hair with the non-dominant hand.
Yeah. Of
That would
course.
end really bad.
Yes, of course. So now you're all caught up.
Okay, awesome. Thank
All
you.
right. You're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you.
Yeah. So when do you start your course? When does it? Is it like a self-paced course, or is it something that you go online and?
Which the level 2? You were at level 1, correct? Are you talking about the mindfulness level 2 or the parenting one?
Wait, the mindfulness level 2. Oh, so that's the mindfulness. I'm confused now. I think I'm talking about the parenting one. So you're having another mindfulness session,
No,
or
that's a month and a half down. So basically what my mindful relaxed parenting workshops are already online. They're already online. You'll see the video went up today. The links are in my bio. You just click and you can purchase the course there. It's 3 hours and it's broken down in segments. So you can do them every day, whatever, every other day, however, 20-minute segments, one tool at a time, or you can do it one shot, whatever you want. And
is
with
it the same tools? Like, is it similar tools as the book tools, or is it different tools?
It's similar tools. It's the same foundational tools, but going in much deeper because there's more talk time, right?
Yeah.
When you're in a course, and it'll refresh so many things because you're not going to remember everything that you learned from the book back 5 years ago. Shadi, that was 5 years ago. So, they're quite, and plus I've grown in 5 years. I'm doing my trainings, my mindfulness training. So a lot of that is inculcated into the program as well. And then if you buy the course, then you get the free pandemic parenting essentials, which is like the PPE webinar, which is next Tuesday on the 5th of August. So that's like an hour and a half webinar, 60 to 90 minutes starting from 5 to 6:30. And that's starting from 5 to 6:30, where that's strictly like, I'm going to give you guys a toolbox for parenting currently. We're going to talk about what the issues are currently. And once you purchase the course, all of this information will be sent to you. That this is what's going on, this is what you need to do, this is what you can do. And then you get a free entry into that webinar. Then we can all, learn and grow from that conversation on what do we do now during the pandemic, during this time, what is life looking like for us now?
Yeah. It's crazy. That's
yeah. It's constant change and it's constant shift, right? So yeah, those are the pieces of the different, and of course you're already here with the mindfulness meditation, which I'm not charging anything for this. This is just something that just my heart wants to do with no work, no strings attached, just fun with it,
Yeah.
And I'm having more millennials show up. So you've got to, half the crowd is your age now, Because Mika and the other Mika and Vishali and my kids, and then Joe and Rachel came. I mean, half of you were the young generation today, so this is so cool.
Yeah.
So
Momo.
That's all. He can have seaweed. That's fine.
What should I have?
You want seaweed?
No, what
He's
should
like,
I
he can have
okay,
seaweed.
go love, go give the
Okay.
kids dinner, and then catch you soon.
Thank you, Roma.
Thank you, honey. Bye, love you. Bye, boys.
Say bye, Mason. Say bye.
Bye, Mason. Bye, Tristan.
Say bye.
Bye. Take care, sweetheart.
Bye.
Give Alex my love as well.
Yeah,
I will. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
I got no.
Shadi, I have a quick question.
Yes.
Is lighting okay? Is it too bright?
No, it's perfect.
Not now, but before when I had the
cheese.
light on.
I wasn't looking thinking it was too bright.
Perfect.
So I mean, yeah, I wasn't really, I thought it looked fine.
Wonderful. Thank
And I mean, I'm sensitive if things are too bright or.
Yeah. That's why I asked, because I know you're also very visual, and you can tell. And if you ever feel that at any point, just shoot me a text afterwards. So I know.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.